So many people around the world deal with self-esteem issues, but we rarely ever see this matter get into the limelight. While self-esteem issues are real, their side effects can be even more real. One can lose confidence, develop anxiety and stress, and increase the likelihood of depression by not getting the help needed, ending up in a pitch dark place with no source of light. Hola and welcome. I'm Jenny.Arzola and I empower others to make healthy shifts by inspiring them to live happier lives. In today's video, I'll share 7 ways that will help you improve your self-esteem. But before I start, make sure you subscribe to my channel so that I can bring you more of these helpful videos. What comes to mind when you hear the word self-esteem? I'm sure that almost all of us know that this word is the umbrella term for what we think and believe about ourselves. And by ourselves, I don't only mean our physical body, but also other factors, including one's intelligence, the concept of success, and even our love life. Self-esteem has a lot to do with every single factor of human life. It's pretty much how we value and perceive ourselves. Now, without any further ado, let's get started. Number 1, recognize the situations that might be directly affecting your self-esteem. Knowing and recognizing the situations that can trigger self-esteem issues can help you momentarily and in the long run. These situations are your triggers, and knowing about them can help you prevent you from getting into circumstances that might affect you. Some of these triggers may be a situation in school or a workplace, or maybe a presentation, public speaking, or just simply standing up for yourself. Secondly, a crisis at home or work can also trigger self-esteem issues. But not just that. When there's a challenge or a competition between coworkers, classmates, and even loved ones, at times can deflate one's self-esteem. And sometimes a change in your daily life can bring about lower self-esteem too. Make sure to know what is happening around you and what is initiating the problem for you. This way, not only do you learn your triggers, but you also get a better understanding of your own self. And that's how self-compassion comes more easily. Number 2, avoid comparing yourself to others. Just stop it. Most people end up having low self-esteem only because they won't stop comparing themselves to those around them. And we already know that in today's world, it has become even more common because of all the social media outlets portraying picture-perfect looks and lives and even careers. But honestly, if you're investing too much of your time on your social media platforms, it might be time to take a long break from them, because social media detox is a real thing and it can help you improve your self-esteem, in case you didn't know. Apart from that, try not to get involved in conversations that will lead you to nowhere. Don't be accepting and receptive to negative comments or opinions that come across as facts. You're doing enough for yourself, and that should be the only thing you need to worry about. Everyone around you has a different outlook on life and success. So follow your own path and do not focus on what others are saying. Number 3, challenge those negative beliefs. Before you can challenge any negative belief you hold about yourself, you should identify them. Many people don't realize how damaging our thoughts are or could be, because it's not all the time, but it's the majority of the time for most of us. Have you ever picked up on your self-talk? You know, that little voice in your head that's constantly telling you who you should be and who you are, what you did wrong and what you should have done, and so on. Does it sound like you're speaking to an enemy or a friend that you appreciate? Well, that little voice will tell you so much about yourself and about your negative beliefs, and that's how you can challenge them. You might get a thought that says, "You'll never succeed in life," and this is your opportunity to reprogram your mind. Easy as that. How do you do it? Well, by consistently responding to yourself with positive self-talk. Of course I could do that. Yeah, no, I believe in myself. Yeah. Be quiet, mind. I could do it. I could do it. Even if you don't believe so at the moment, but once you start repeating those words to yourself, then eventually you'll believe it. And then it'll manifest, because that's how the universe works. Number 4, cut off negative relationships. Well, we all have both negative and positive relationships in life. It helps to differentiate between them and cut off the ones that affect our self-esteem. If you have low self-esteem, there might be someone around you who is constantly challenging your positive thoughts. It can be unconsciously or deliberately, but it's happening. So look around you and observe the people who always make you feel low or bad about yourself. Point them out and make sure to avoid them as much as possible. One negative person in your life can keep you under the assumption that you're not good enough for a very long time. So it's always good to avoid such people and build meaningful relationships with individuals who will help you grow. Number 5, give yourself a well-deserved break. Being a perfectionist isn't something you can be proud of when your mental health is deteriorating. You don't always have to be perfect. In fact, at times, it's alright to take a mental break and do something different that would also make you feel great. You can choose something that makes you feel calm, like meditating, or maybe start a hobby you've always wanted to do, like painting. It can simply be hanging out with friends to disconnect or staying home and enjoying your time alone. In short, get out of situations threatening your self-esteem and focus on the things that can make you feel more relaxed. And of course, do not fixate on battling your mind, filling it with happy thoughts. Sometimes happiness comes in the simple form of relaxation by doing nothing and learning to enjoy your time in solitude. That's where growth happens anyway. Number 6, learn to say no. People who suffer from low self-esteem often find it hard to say no or to stand up for themselves. This inability to say no can make one feel overburdened or frustrated. A person with low self-esteem can easily end up under a whole pile of stress, which only gets harder to manage anything. This is why, if you want to improve your self-esteem, be sure to put your wants and needs first and start saying no. Don't feel bad. It might take some time, but you'll eventually be confident enough to speak up for yourself, and you'll feel so good about that. Number 7, focus on your physical health as much as your mental health. We already know that being fit and healthy can boost anyone's self-esteem. It's a common notion that people with low self-esteem don't take care of their physical health as much since they don't feel deserving of that total wellness. If you suffer from low self-esteem, how about you begin taking the necessary steps to take better care of yourself by living a healthier life? Being healthy does not only mean working out or eating a nutritious diet, but also getting proper sleep by taking care of your mental and physical well-being. Again, meditation is a plus. And that's it for today. I hope this video helped you and that you apply these tips to improve your self-esteem. Before you leave, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel for more inspiring videos. Till next time, adios!